Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Here's Lawrence. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 4 catches, 64 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On first down, right back to Etienne.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Daron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. On the run, it's Robinson.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward.
And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Throwing Jones.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that hit. Touchdown, Bears! A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. Evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
This defense for the Bears, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence on the slant. This is Chark.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On second down and 4. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Walton. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on second down, Lawrence. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Throwing on first down, Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Spencer. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But
due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Chicago. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Anthony Schwartz, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
That enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? No gain on the screen there at second down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Lawrence to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Touchdown, Jaguars! DJ Chark with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead will be cut down 14. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Gets past one man, and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to roam now. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run.
Both part, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking to throw. Jones.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz.
His second TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown. Down for Chicago.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
5 yards remain on second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. That'll be caught right side. Shenault with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it.
for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw left side complete. That's Walton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Chark. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
149 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent gain.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. No, definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Lawrence going to give this to Robinson, draw play. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw. Lawrence. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jones on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Spencer. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones, flush to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
And he's outbended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got Njoku over the middle.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight line.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bears, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.